We do not go out in the snow. Oh, come on! Stop being a double-bat baby. Look, use all the disquieting racism that you like, but we are not leaving this hotel room. We are not getting snowed on. You could, take the, shuttle? We're still not leaving. Because he was mean to us.
Missions, craft guns, spend a lot of time playing with your friend. It's now all out on the Switch. You can play on tabletop mode, online, 4-player, co-op, split screen, everything. We just released it on the Switch, but everybody else who already own the game, they get all the new content that we added in the last couple of months. So there's like 2 new characters, a bunch of new missions, and tons more of weapons.
Well, tell me about your game.
So this is Dust One. You're a space ranger, and you were exploring the galaxy, and one of your co-pilots got shot down, and you're trying to figure out what happened to her. And in the process, a group of pirates shoot you down as well, and you crash land, and then you're on a alien world, and you have to hunt animals, collect plants, and cook. Survive, and then figure out where your partner is, and then escape the planet.
That sounds cool. Usually everything's like square and cubic in these survival games.
Our artist doesn't like the blocks, I guess. He crafted it all himself. We got a big world.
It's lovely. I love that shade of blue.
Oh yeah, it's nice. It matches your dress.
Well, this is not a dress, it's just my body.
Yeah?
Would you like one?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, tell me about these games.
This is Fight Night. It's our game. It's a first-person dungeon crawler that's got beat-em-up combat, essentially, for the encounters. Thank you.
What are these other games? I've seen lots of others.
So, this one's Braver Prologue. It's basically like a classic Castlevania type game, except
we don't have enough of those, really.
Yeah. This one's really good though. It's by the guy who made I Want to Be the Guy. Remember that game?
You want a difficult game?
It is extremely hard. We can't even beat the first level, but it's really fun. Yeah. And this is sport mode. It's kind of like Mario Party, except it's like sport themed. And there's like all the different Olympic games. All these different games are like
mini games, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you guys are crazy people. I like this. Good to hear.
Thank you.
We do not know why Shooter from 2007 with Mark Wahlberg was on the Sci-Fi Channel. There was nothing science fiction about it. Not even like one of those little MacGuffins that gets the plot going. Then again, it did get us to watch it.
Well, tell me about your game.
Hey, so this is Sparklight, and it is an action-adventure roguelike. So it has elements of action-adventure and some roguelike elements combined. You play as Ada, who is a genius engineer. She has crash-landed in a new continent. Her ship parts have scattered all over the world, and you need to use your ingenuity to invent new items, solve puzzles, kill bad guys in order to find your way home.
You know, all these video games I talk to, why do you always have to kill the bad guy?
Because they're bad. They're doing bad stuff. You gotta kill them.
You know, one of my best friends is a bad guy. Oh, that's so sweet. I didn't know you heard that. Dang. Anyway, don't worry about him.
All right.
So, it's one of these games where you have to, like, cut down grass and pick up money.
You gotta do it.
So it's crazy, like being like an adventurous hobo.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Except you're smart. Not to say hobos aren't smart. Some of them can be very smart.
Some of them are smart. They know how to get from place to place on the train.
That's right.
Am I showing my ignorance here? I don't know. Would you like one?
Oh no, I'm good, thank you.
Oh,
I can't resist. All right.
I knew you couldn't. Don't say much okay.
All right. So City of the Shroud is a real-time tactical RPG with fighting game mechanics and a player-driven story.
Goodness.
Yes.
You found all the games that I'm not good at.
Hopefully, at least this would be intuitive to pick up. We think we've done a good job of that. The first person to ever play this in public and have fun, they were also the first person to play in public anyway, was a 4-year-old girl, and she figured out how to play, and she played for 45 minutes. So I think we've done okay.
You end up doing the Hadouken in there, or that copyright.
There's no Hadouken, but I did used to work for Capcom. We didn't include that, but we do have a few projectile attacks that use energy. They're not a fireball, but they might be a beam of some...
You press forward, then down, and then diagonal.
Forward, and then down, and then... There's no diagonal, but you can do forward, down, forward. That is a move. That will trigger Condemn if you're playing with a defender, which will poison your target and then double the damage from that poison. Which is actually a very effective move when used in conjunction with other characters.
All right, you're losing me. I'm sorry. I'm going. Bye. Hello.
Hi.
I see that huge green screen you've got back there.
That's right.
And I've got this big fantasy about being a weatherman. Could you possibly help me fulfill that for 1 second?
I'd be concerned if you got wet though. So
You
this,
know, you're right.
it's a toilet paper roll.
My name is Tube Guy.
Tube Guy. It's Tube Guy. He wants to be weatherman. So this is the Overwatch green screen by Blizzard. What we're doing is transporting people into the Overwatch universe. You stand on this rotating stage, spin you around through the power of green screen technology. We're dropping you into Eichenwald.
Oh,
Pretty cool, right?
that sounds scary. What's the weather like in Eichenwald?
I think the weather in Eichenwald is warm today, right? Yeah, it's warm.
It's better than here, but it's cold.
It's cold here. Yeah, that's right.
What is what they got in there?
Nothing but darkness lies in there. I don't know.
isometric action-adventure about a tiny fox in a big world where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets.
So, he's wearing green, he's got a sword, he's got a shield that's partially blue, he wears a tunic.
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
You got any influences you want to cop to here? From possibly the Nintendo?
Oh, yeah, there was one. What was it? Do you want to start dropping some names? I'll see if I remember.
Dr. Mario.
No.
Dr. Muto.
No.
Dr. Brain.
These are all doctors. I don't think it was doctor.
I'm a doctor. That's what I think.
Really?
It's on my mind all the time.
Okay. Wait, kind of doctor. My feet are killing me, by the way. Do you have anything for that?
I'm not that kind of doctor, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. You got a PhD.
I do, yeah, but not for feet.
No PhD. What's your PhD is?
I usually just make up something sarcastic here, but it could be in geology, it could be in, sociology, but for the most part, I got a PhD in eyeballs!
Oh, wow. All right. You got any other questions? You maybe want to know when it's coming out, like perhaps next year sometime? On Mac, PC, and console, exactly what the console situation is, we will be discussing further later this year. If you're interested in checking it out, you can sign up for the mailing list at tunicgame.com, following Tunic Game on Twitter, or me, I'm Dicey on Twitter.
Alchemy will come out on Wii U. I'm not asking that. All right, will it come out on Wii U?
Like I said, we'll have more information about the whole console thing later this year.
Will it come out for the N64? I'm not asking that. You're making me look stupid.
So at the start of the second Hobbit movie, they have that flashback where Gandalf meets Thor in a Vulcan-Sheld. And we were thinking, why isn't this in the third movie? It sure looks like they only plan to make 2 of these, doesn't it?
Here we are.
What?
Good Lord, you're taller than the bottom part. I can't believe this. So tell me about your game.
What? I shall tell you about my game?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Death Crash. It's a post-apocalyptic action RPG. It's in the middle of development still, but we are showing it here at PAX and getting great feedback so far.
Where'd you come up with the name Death Trash? I would swear there was a Scandinavian metal band already called that.
Yeah, you would assume, yeah. Like, I don't know. It came out of nowhere, like a brainstorming session, and then it just happened. But it fits the world so perfectly.
So it's like where's it set? It's in like a really gross place or something? Where people die in trash?
Yeah, they do.
Oh. It's hard to make death in trash sound fun, but I think you're trying to manage it.
Let's say again.
Talk about your game.
Talk about my game. Okay, what would you like to know specifically?
It's called Candle Man. Is it about a man who with a candle?
See, you get it, right? You take on the role of Candleman, you've got 10 seconds to burn. Now you can use those 10 seconds all at once and then you'll die, or you should use them when you need them strategically. So you can flame on, as it were, and then you can see where you need to go and use your candle light to get through the levels.
A candle that burns twice as hot, burns twice as fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes I can be profound. I don't always have to be stupid.
Okay. You know, when you use your flame, you got to be careful because in the early levels, you use your flame to see. But in the later levels, you use your flame. Ghosts are going to see you. They're going to come at you. Maybe plant life is going to come alive and try and kill you. So, you know, light can be dangerous.
Listen. Okay. But playing with fire is bad. I learned that in college, and also in high school, and also in jail.
Okay. Very valuable lessons to learn indeed. I think you'd be quite good at Candleman.
Let's see.
Hello?
Hi.
Who are you?
My name is Adam.
You one of them famous YouTubers I hear about?
Yeah. Famous in quotation marks, yeah. I do a wrestling podcast.
I'm a doctor in quotation marks. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
What brings you to this part of town?
I'm here with Loading Ready Run.
Ah. Uh-oh. There's someone trying to duck under the camera. Oh no. Here we go. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I know. I'm going to introduce you to my friend, if that's all right.
Yeah, for sure.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Aren't you? Oh gosh. Yes. You know, I'm sorry. The atmosphere went all funny all of a sudden.
Yeah?
Goodness.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Would you like one?
No, I'm good, thank you.
Oh. That's a shame.
Today the weather is cold with a thing of blue. Oh no, someone walked into it.
Oh! Last year I was here, I saw a little game called Splody. And I basically told the person there, they were like, oh, I wonder what this is like. It's about a guy dropping bombs and blowing up walls and making power-ups. That guy had a real good speech about why this game is good. So you better get on this right now. What's the big deal here? Why is your game better? I'm starting feuds here at PAX. Let's do this.
Well, I'm not here to start feuds. Splody's a very good game. Ours is a little different though. Splody's explosions are in a regular cross shape. This game, the explosions are kind of like water. They flow out and they spread into the areas available to them. On top of that, there's another aspect to it, and that's there's blocks that you can place. Every player that places a block, the block will prevent the explosion from spreading. So this way you can protect yourself from explosions. So there's a defensive end to it too. And there's also the ability to shape explosions and kind of get them to move and shape in the way that you want. So there's a little more strategy than Splody. Splody's a good game though. You can actually in Splody, it's nice because it's easier to pick up. This one has a little bit of a more learning curve, but it's a little deeper. But yeah.
So it's basically Bomberman meets Minecraft then.
I would love it if that was absolutely true. It's a little less complicated than Minecraft though.
I'm no longer interested. Goodbye.
Well, tell me about your game.
Our game is Miasma Caves. It's an exploration game where you go through a randomly generated cave system looking for treasure. All the lore, story, and jokes are told through the treasures and their appraisal. The dangers in the cave are all environmental, so we have cave-ins, poisonous gas, and all other sorts of calamities.
No monsters?
What?
There's no monsters?
There are none of the animals in the cave will attack you, but they will find a way to cause a nuisance. So some of them will try and steal treasures off the ground, or others will lead you into danger.
I gotta be honest. I just really like all this blue. Look at it. I think I match.
I think you do match our color scheme, yes.
It's very nice. I could play on that tablecloth for a while.
Of course. It's a very beautiful tablecloth.
Wait, I didn't hit the tablecloth.
I'll help.
Ah, hey, you touched me without permission.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna kick you once I can move again.
Okay.
Hello. Hi.
Now, I know you by reputation. You're Ross, aren't you from Game Drops?
Yes, I am.
You
Yeah.
like teasing and mocking your friends.
Yeah.
Well, so do I.
Oh, good.
Pointed on that?
It's hard to hear you over the music.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
This is a bad place to do this.
Yeah.
Come on. And then he dropped a smoke bomb and disappeared. It was as sad as it was totally awesome. You okay?
No one's ever turned down my candies before. Is it me?
But I think he's legitimately one of those guys who doesn't eat sugar, so don't take it personally.
I don't know.
Alright, it's time for my doctoring powers. There. Feel better?
No.
That's all I can do. And I swear it's true. I walked past a car and they had an anime body pillow buckled up in the back seat. It's ridiculous.
Look, when we told you to tell us awesome stories from the convention, we apparently had a much more stringent definition of that term.
Dungeon is a dating simulator dungeon crawler mashup. Basically, your weapons turn into people, and then you can take them out on dates, and the more they love you, the stronger they become of love.
Oh, I don't really like weapons.
Sorry, what?
I don't really like games with weapons.
Oh, but this is different. They turn into weapons that you love. They turn into people, actually.
I mean, I guess.
Come on. Look at them. You can't tell me that you don't love them.
I suppose he's slightly hunky. Yeah. Okay, you talked me into it.
Yes.
Would you like one?
Oh, yes. Oh, do I just pull it out?
Oh, yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Doing Shovel Knight again? Which one are we doing this time? Is it going to be Shovel Knight?
It will be King Knight, and the game is called Shovel Knight King of Cards.
Oh, why couldn't it be Shovel Knight? Death by decrees.
He definitely does give decrees in the game.
Okay, so you don't even play as him, right? You just tell people what to do and they do it. Like they rub your feet and they execute people, right?
You actually go around being the best king possible by shoulder bashing things and going into your skin state.
Like a real king? Question mark?
Totally kidding here.
But you do get lots of money, right? Like in all the other games.
You do collect a lot of gold, and you're definitely doing your best to get a gold castle again.
So all these people screaming about the card game?
So our card game is a new mini game that we've added to King Knight, and the goal is to take over gems on the board in order to be the king of cards. The game is called Joustus. Not totally. It's more of a puzzle game where you're pushing cards around the board.
Well, this is Runner 3. It's the third iteration of in the Runner series. It's bigger, better than the first two in many ways. I often say it's about 4 times larger than Runner 2. We've got 27 levels. We've got a retro game, which is an indie game within our indie game. There's a bunch of unlockable characters, and overall, I think it's a blast.
I think I could be in this game. I'm a pretty good runner. It's not that fast. Okay, I'll close
So tell me about your game.
Yeah, this is Iron Maiden. It's a build engine game made in the original engine used for games like Blood, Shadow Warrior, and Duke 3D. We took the old engine together with Point Productions. Those guys have just done incredible things with it. So.
Weren't you the guys who did what was it, Bombshell last year or 2 years ago?
Yes, this game tells the origin story of Shelley Harrison Bombshell. So we started production of this game just before the Bombshell came out a couple of years ago.
Oh gosh. You guys, I'm glad you guys are about female protagonists. That's really good. And I'm really quite taken by this blue and an icon. Kind of reminds me of me. Do you think you'll ever make a thing about a woman with no arms or legs who still kicks people's booties?
Well, it's possible. It's possible, definitely.
Okay. Would you like one?
Oh, sure.
Here we go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what are we doing here?
We're showing Super Meat Boy Forever. What are you doing here?
I'm bothering people about games based on their titles or based on their very less knowledge about them.
Gotcha.
And we all know Super Meat Boy is one of them platforms that's really difficult. So what's up with this?
This is Super Meat Boy Forever. It is the sequel to Super Meat Boy, and this time it is a auto runner.
Oh, and we got a guest here too.
What's this?
Hello, Grumpy Man. What's up? We're talking about Super Meat Boy.
I need to know your name.
My name is Dr. Eyebaltron. Who are you?
Dr. Eyebaltron?
That's my name. Don't wear it
What's
out.
the Tron?
That's never been established. We
Okay.
don't like to talk about that.
Okay. This is only the second weirdest interview I've ever done.
I gotta get up my game.
Well, this is definitely the weirdest for me, so
Okay.
congrats.
Well, tell me about your game.
Galactus is a 63 frame space shooter. It's sort of aiming for epic space battles, kind of like we see in Star Wars or Star Fox. It has a theme of dinner versus dessert.
Oh gosh, I'm much more of a dessert kind of girl if you can't tell. I like things that are sweet. You know?
You play as a cupcake generally. So you're trying to destroy dinners, so you shoot down things like hamburgers, broccoli, turkey dinners, and so forth.
Well, I still like food, you know. I don't know if I want to.
Well, in that case, you can find a friend and play as dinner and shoot down their dessert.
Gosh, it seems like such a choice. I don't know what to pick.
You can try both.
Gosh, I guess I could. You boys want one?
What? No, thank you.
I'll take one.
Hey,
Thank you very much.
Hey, he knows not to say no to the ladies.
Okay, so tell me about your game.
So this is Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. It is the spiritual successor to the original Shaq Fu on the Mega Drive, or Genesis, sorry, the Super Nintendo, and it's designed to re-fulfill Shaq's legacy in video games to give him a new outlet.
Okay, really, what game are you actually developing here?
So this is a side-scrolling beat 'em up, all based around Shaq. So it's got a sort of origin story for Shaq. He's going through. He's fighting the evil celebrities who are taking over the planet.
So you're not kidding? We're really doing a second Shaq Fu game.
We're really doing a second Shaq Fu game.
This isn't an April Fool's Day joke.
This is no April Fools. Sit down, play the game, enjoy it, get stuck in.
You know what? I'm pretty sure this is a trap. I think that I'm sitting on that seat. I'm gonna be shanghaied somewhere. I don't get it. Nope, you can't fool me. This has got to be a joke. Where's Ashton Kutcher? He's around here somewhere, isn't he? I know it. It can't be real.
It's real. It's real.
Wow. They really know their audience, huh?
So tell me this game.
Alright, so Cook Serve Delicious 2 is a sequel to the highly successful restaurant cooking simulator Cook Serve Delicious.
Whoa, slow down. Cook Serve Delicious 2 is a sequel to Cook Serve Delicious.
Yes, it is.
You lost me.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I can't make it any simpler than that. So 2 follows 1. You got me so far?
No.
Try to count.
That's the thing where you tap dance, right?
Close. It's like tap dancing, but instead of dancing, you count.
What's that?
It's okay, man. Let me tell you. Do you like food?
No.
If you like food, you will love this game. You cook a lot of food. It looks delicious. It'll make you super hungry.
Well, I can't cook food. I have to spend my time lifting weights and doing other things.
It's like lifting weights, but you're lifting like burgers and things.
Well, I once tried to eat a hamburger that was about 2,000 pounds. It did not work.
What? You still look super strong, though. You should be good at this.
Well, then I tried to eat it to make it lighter, and that didn't work either.
That's a good idea, though. That's really close to numbers, in fact, because you're subtracting the meat, making it lower from 2 to 1.
Am I having a breakthrough?
Yeah.
Am I finally learning math at the age of 44?
I think you might be.
I know what numbers is now. I have to tell everyone. Ah!
Oh, goodness. Such realistic violence. I feel the need to write a letter.
Mike's Hard Soda, huh? Congratulations. You just invented beer.
So, what game are you bringing here today?
I'm the creator of a game called Nuclear Throne. It's a top-down action roguelike developed for PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation Vita.
Okay, when's it coming out?
It's available right now, actually, on, again, Steam, PS4, PS Vita. It's $11.99. It has a really lively modding community, so if you want to play some weird mods, some good mods as well, it's available right now. One of the mods actually adds online multiplayer, which is pretty good.
That's like the big bugbear. Nobody wants to do that. So you got some modder to do it for you. You're smart.
Well, it was funny. We actually, when we created the game, we didn't intend for mods. Just some people created them and then added them, and now we're just supporting it because it's so cool seeing what other people do with our game. Yes, good to see.
Now, there's one final question I must ask. Is there a character who's covered in eyeballs?
Yep, there is. The character is actually called Eyes.
Sold American.
Good.
I'm telling you, it's a good show. Oh, we went out there. We just didn't want to go out there with you. Finally, a bathroom. And there's 2 of them. This sign is hilarious. Let me quickly get a picture of it. So I can Hey neighbor, first in line for the Gex signing. How is it that I always run into you at these things, even when I'm deliberately avoiding you? Luigi was in one of the 64 ones? Wow. So you finally showed your face around here, huh?
Looks like I'm not the only one talking to Candy anymore.
Oh, you Candy. Look, we didn't want to hang out with the others. We did not mean you. If you want to hang out, that would be fine. But first, I have to go deal with this guy. You. How do you say that? Huh? Excuse us. Double Batman for the Batman News. We'd like to ask you some questions, if that's all right?
Sure. Double Batman?
Yes. So, Pat, you are an extra famous YouTuber, podcastist, and collector of NES games. But inquiring minds of the world need to know, what does NES stand for?
NES stands for Never Empty Stomach, so I'm always eating a lot. I love buffets, giant buffets, sushi buffets. That's what NES stands for.
We could have stood for No Electric Sharks.
Oh, well, you know, that sometimes happens when you're at the sushi place, too.
Do you see any electric sharks around?
No, I don't see any
We
right now.
rest our case.
Okay, you took care of that for me. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay.
That way, if you eat them, you won't get shocked.
All right.
Oh no, we're stuck at this escape room panel. Now, I think I know what to do. Candy, you start doing math for no reason. I'll shine UV light and these photographs that someone wrote on for no reason. And Hero, you go and kick down the door. Confound, there's too many good games. Except, I shall go where the game games came before me. I'll be a shield. Spread shot. Oh, you've got to be bloody kidding me.